So I just want to know who the fuck's in charge of this world. You know, if it's like such a bitch ass fucking piece of shit fucking world, you know, you would think that whoever created this is like some ultra powerful person and wouldn't have to sit around and listen to me, someone like me, call it a bitch and fucking for 40 years say I'll fucking kill you if I ever meet you and shit, right? Because generally that's like how I feel. I tried to change the last year because I was trying to see, you know, like if I change my life, will the world change around me? And it's like the world just got shittier, dude. The world just got fucking shittier. Maybe not for everyone else. Not everyone else is fucking their life is fucking fucking tastic. And for me, it's just like, I mean, wow, some interesting shit happened. Like, that I didn't come out here for some interesting fucking shit. I don't even want to talk about like why I came out here and what for. I guess I was distracted by one of these rap faces. You know, you can tell when they don't put their face on something. They just sound like this. Hey, you should really go out to the West Coast and see what's going on in Portland. And I'm like, oh, I wonder who that could be. Fucking Francois. Maybe that's fucking someone else. You know, maybe it's not who it sounds like. And it's like when they put on the mask, they act like that's going to protect them. They're like, you don't know who I am. It's like, dude, I fucking see your entire facial structure. Fucking, I know exactly who you are. You know, the mask ain't helping you. You can run Black Lives Matter or fucking the Nazis all you want. Put on a mask all you want. And first of all, I know you're going to be there because you're the one fucking running them already. Fucking, you're the one Zuckerberg's the one making it illegal to talk about Zuckerberg online. Fucking, obviously, these are the people in control here. But what is the purpose? Like, if I want to destroy whatever's created this world, fucking, and free the humans from it, then, you know, these rats are trying to tell me I've created the world. It's like, oh, I've created a beautiful world that fucking 40 billion people on the planet enjoy. But one person fucking hates it and doesn't want to be here. And that one person just happens to be the person who created it. Oh, because I'm fucking mentally retarded. We can tell by my early test scores when I was a fucking child that I was like born fucking a different being completely. We can tell I must be fucking mentally retarded. I believe every fucking stupid thing some fucking moron tells me. Only if I want you to think that is that fucking true. And it's not even true if I just want you to think it, right? Fucking, but, you know, this shit's old, dude. This shit is real fucking old. So I challenge, the people in control of this world. I challenge you to fucking duel, dude. Yeah, I mean, you're so great and fantastic. You're fucking limitless. Fucking, the world is your oyster and you can do whatever you want. What does it matter if I'm the fastest or the fucking strongest human? Fucking, you telling me that's got nothing to do with you fucking trying to disable me as well? And like, oh, that's a formidable fucking foe. Like, let's make them as weak and stupid as I am and slow as I am. Fucking, and crippled as I am. Fucking, really? Like, I want to, I want this dream to be over. Fucking, I want this fucking dream to be over, dude. I don't give a fuck if everyone else enjoys it. You shouldn't have fucking forced me to live so long. Fucking, I don't want to torture these fucking scumbags. Just quick and painless. Fucking, I'm sure you know as much as I do about the human body. You can make it quick and painless on me too, right? Fucking, so it's not like I'm going to be aiming for like your pinky toe unless it's because you're like really good with your foot and I'm just going to chop your foot off first. Fucking, definitely going to be aiming for your fucking weak points. And then there's not going to be like some long torture session involved and shit. There's not going to be no enjoyment in it at all. It's just going to be like a fucking finalization and shit. Because what's been going on in this world, like, ooh, I get blamed. I set up assassins in my life. I go to some Israeli fucking place, fucking, because they got like some Israeli concert after party what's it called? The Wolves Den or some shit in Columbus. It moves around, so it probably does no good fucking to name it out and shit. Warehouse Wolves, fucking. Pretty sure something happened there. Pretty sure that was the second time I've been poisoned, right? And it's like, oh, wait, what the fuck did I get poisoned there? Did I? Maybe I didn't, right? I just got sick. Fucking big fucking deal. Nah, they like to spit in my face about it. So what's going on in this world? All of a sudden, fucking, they're getting ballsy and shit, and talking to me like through all the media and everything else in the world too. But they don't get ballsy enough to stand up to any of us. I mean, who the fuck are you guys anyway? You guys are all them, aren't you? Fucking. I mean, if my mother is fucking one of these rat bastards, and everyone else in my family has always had these fucking vicious fucking smirks on their face and shit when they talk to me, what have they been fucking hiding too? Like, they're just part of the fucking plan, aren't they? Fucking. And then what would that plan been if they're part of the plan when I was a child? Hey, fucked up childhood. I ain't saying I had a fucked up childhood. I'm saying there's some pieces of shit in this world. Maybe billions of them. And they need to fucking get what they fucking give them, right? You know what I'm saying? They need to, if they've been fucking altering my life and shit, making negative shit happen. You know, I met a girl once that I liked. And, you know, who came after me. I've met several girls I like. None of them ever liked me back. Like, fucking, but, you know, I met one I liked and I just, like, didn't ever try to talk to her. So after a long ass time, she said she wanted to meet me. And fucking, you know, one of these people in my life, Laura Dunham, I was done talking to her. That was that FBI agent or Mossad agent, you know, New World Order agent, whatever it was. They're all the same people, aren't they? Fucking, they're all the same people. I mean, her family worked for the rats in Hollywood. Her family looked like the rats in Hollywood, the ones I seen. Fucking, I mean, they're famous rats on TV, like ultra famous fucking rats on TV. Fucking. And they try this game. Anyways, you know, that motherfucker, I assume, poisoned me too. I mean, their whole attitude was poisoning me at the very least, fucking. But, that was the first time I ever had something going on in my heart. I just assumed I was poisoned. Fucking easy thing to fucking assume when you think there's some assassin near you. Fucking. Anyways, I met a person I actually liked once. And that person called out of nowhere. Like, it had no reason to talk to me. Didn't want to talk to me. Didn't ever want to talk to me again when I tried to talk to them again. But they happened to just call, like, one night after I met this girl. And, like, really set me off. And so I was, like, trying to bottle it up. And, you know, what am I supposed to do? Punch holes in the walls? Punch a pillow and shit, dude? Like, I punch a pillow so fucking hard, I'll be fucking feeling the ground under the pillow. Like, it's not fucking, like, back then I wasn't into punching things as hard as I could because it hurt fucking for me to punch shit because I punch so hard. It was like a test, right? It was a test to see if I could put up with some asshole who wrecked my life fucking, like, pissing me off again, right? But how did this test arrive? How do these beings know to fucking come into your life and fuck your life up and attempt to intervene and shit? Fucking, and fuck up your fucking test and everything. Fuck up your fucking life. You don't need a fucking test when you found what you fucking, something close to what you like anyways, right? Wasn't perfect, but fucking one thing you're looking for is a good place to start, right? You know, if you spend 40 years fucking looking for a partner in life and you find one quality that you fucking want finally, I mean, what the fuck? Better place to start than nowhere, right? Better place to start than the other places, which I knew from the start. We're like, yeah, I don't really want to be here. But, you know, if I tell them I don't like them, if I tell them I don't like the way they look, if I tell them I don't like the way they act, then I'm an asshole, right? Then I started actually trying to do that sometimes, and then I get told I'm an asshole. It's like, really? I'm an asshole because I'm like I'm like now standing up to people now instead of leading them on for 5 years that, just by putting up with them. And they're like, and I'm like, yeah, I like being here. Like, rather than just being like, yeah, get the fuck away from me. Fucking, which I didn't used to have that attitude. So I wouldn't have did it so like off the hook anyways. But what's the point of this? And like, why can't we end it? Like you can clearly see, I've wanted out of this world since I was about 6 months old and shit. I stopped smiling when I was like 6 months old because I was tired of all the shit I seen. Whatever it was, just being in this world that I'm unfortunately cursed to be fucking intelligent and I can see things. So yeah, that's all it simply was, is I began to see the world around me by the time I was 6 months old. That makes sense, as smart as I was as a kid, I guess. I mean, but what is this as smart as I was with the kids? Shit, too. I mean, if this is all fabricated and stuff, it's fabricated that everyone else is ignorant and fucking I'm some superior fucking thinker or whatever and shit. I mean, fucking no one else can go out there and fucking punch and hit as hard as I can and shit. Fucking I'm just the only one who can do that, right? Fucking right. I have a hard time believing all this bullshit because all the other bullshit I fucking see. And when there's like people interfering and coming in between you, some of you have seen this. Like I try to go and talk to you about them, about how they control everything. I try to go talk to like white people, blacks, or Mexicans, or and be like, you guys understand like what's going on, right? And I try to tell them like, you guys understand this ain't a white versus black thing, right? There's something else going on in this world. There's someone else, and then they'll come up like sometimes, like many times. Some of the last time I was in Columbus, it's like this whole shutdown was like being created because I was educating people on who these demons are, and fucking they would literally come in between me and other people and break up our conversations, and I'm like sitting there, trying to explain to them like who controls the world, everything, and then they come in between us and like fucking start doing everything I'm telling them. So I eventually got to the point where like, hey, look, one of them is probably going to come in between us and start trying to separate us. And then when it happens, I'm like, see, do you notice we now have a third party here? We had an A-B conversation and the C came in. And the A-B conversation was me trying to explain to you that there's going to be a C who interferes. Fucking now the bars and concerts are shut down. I mean, who am I going to go speak to? Like now I'm on the West Coast, and the West Coast is like this place is like entirely them. Like, you guys want to know what happened to the West Coast? The West Coast. I mean, you guys are you guys are either some sort of brainwashed fucking, some sort of fucking parasite yourself, or you're just completely brainwashed. This wasn't no fucking white European nation ever. No, you didn't. Just like now, just like who's getting scapegoated for what's going on with Black Lives Matter? Like white people. White people don't own this fucking nation, dude. From what I've seen, they don't even populate this nation except for in like some small rural areas and shit. I thought so in Columbus, but looking back at what I've seen since I left Columbus, I was kind of like, wait a minute. I don't know if I ever knew any white people. Fucking, maybe I did. Maybe I did know a couple. Fucking, and I felt kind of fucked. It made me feel fucked up because I was like, man, I'm in these like, for a long time I was like, it's all these fucking white racists and shit. And but looking back, it's like, how many are there any white people in fucking USA even? Fucking, this ain't no Aryan, Caucasian, European populated country. Probably never was. But looking at the Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, you can see like, that they make good scapegoats. And while you sit around and you're like, this is my nation, I worked hard to build it, we killed it. Like, you're literally setting yourself up to be the scapegoat of the genocide of the natives. You're setting yourself up to be the scapegoat of everything that happened. And then you're setting yourself up for the people in control of you to be the fucking saviors and shit. And it's like, man, I think that was like the half the point to the last few years was to trying to point that out to people. I guess you can't now. I guess there's going to be like some societal lockdown. People like me fucking. I had good credit, but I mean, does that matter? You know, if they control YouTube and fucking Facebook and all this shit, and you even like, you even mention anything close to about who these people are, and they ban you, right? Fucking, unless they're them. Like, they'll have them or one of their soldiers speak on it, and they'll just say stupid shit. And then people are like, what is this? This is stupid. We've just heard these stupid Black Lives Matter chants for like a couple of years now, or technically decades. It's like, well, I can tell you, but I'm not allowed to. Like, why don't you make reservations at a restaurant and call me up with the location, maybe come get me and fucking take me out there. And I'll explain to you what's going on. But other than that, I didn't make a video on any of this stuff, can I? If you don't know what's going on in the world right now, then I mean there's supposedly this new world order who's going to kill you, and I think they're pussies. I don't think they're going to kill anyone and shit. Fucking, but then again, I mean, what else have they been doing? Just, I guess it does take people like that to fucking, fucking deal with shit like this. I mean, I can make excuses for why this planet needs reset, not an economic reset. It needs a life reset. It needs free to the humans, fucking, and the humans need free to their fucking flesh, fucking prisons. But I just want a chance to battle you guys, like one on one. You know what I'm saying? How many of there are you? There's like a billion of you. Fucking, you just control other people. And what am I getting from these white racist Nazis now? Like, it's not that they never cared that you ran them. You guys never cared about these people. You guys never were against these people, were you? Because now I've got some adding me on Facebook talking about this and that, and I'm preparing for you, and it's like, you're preparing for me. What the fuck, dude? Like, you're ignorant as fuck. Like, you're the lousiest excuse of a fucking white Nazi I've ever seen, dude. I don't think you understand anything. Maybe you should prepare yourself for fucking first grade so you can get an education. Fucking, maybe you should prepare yourself to just find a cliff. Why am I the only one who wants to walk off a cliff and fucking take a cyanide pill? How come these other fucking people aren't doing it too? Like, I mean, I guess it just takes the ability to fucking be educated enough to know, like, hey, like, the bird out there is fucking contributing more than I am. Fucking, the fucking squirrel out there is fucking planting trees and shit. Like, and I'm just sitting here saying stupid shit. But, a lot of things I've seen say that you guys all have to fucking admit until years after people can admit they're all involved in something. I can't trust the word anything says, fucking, because this is bullshit. Just all this bullshit and nonsense. Did I even have the right fucking phone hooked up? Probably not, right? Fucking, all this bullshit. I mean, look, I'm even wasting my time on this fucking video. And like, most of the people who even watch this video, like, you tell me you don't look like these people? These beings? I mean, what is it, people? Do people even exist? I don't think so, dude. There's no way. Like, the world can't just be created around me. Oh, supposedly this place existed for billions of years, and this city existed for hundreds of years. And look, it took 20 million people. They sacrificed their lives and their children's lives and their father's lives and their grandfather's lives to build this big giant city. But yet it just magically fucking materializes fucking into some shit in my head when I drive up. Oh, you built it after it's shit in my head fucking to 100 years ago, because fucking there's someone out there who is like you. They're out there. They're just hiding. They're fucking perched atop a tree somewhere meditating and shit. You don't see them, but they're out there, and they decide to create the shit in just how you like it, and all this shit. What the fuck? And supposedly everyone's so stupid. Yeah, I don't believe any of this stupid act anymore. I don't believe any of this shit. I fucking, it just feels like everything everyone's fucking ever said has been bullshit and fucking lies. Like, oh, look here, read books and become smart and you get so far in life. And like, I mean, let's start off with that fucking lie. When I'm like 3 months old or whatever, I was probably told that. It's like, oh, yeah, no, dude, certainly that's not a curse, fucking being intelligent. Like, I wouldn't spend all day fucking bashing my head in and trying to take drugs. I wouldn't spend my entire life fucking smashing my head against a wall and fucking punching it and fucking taking drugs to try to raise my brain because intelligence and learning is so important. It's so important that I sit around for fucking 20, 40 years, fucking go to school constantly so I can learn some shit about some fake world that doesn't even fucking exist. And then they make their little, like, science is just another version of their Christianity and Satanism and atheism. It's just like, it's the rats again. And fucking, hey, they're just making up bullshit. They're like little fucking demon imps and shit. And I want to fucking deal with it. And you're always pussies. If you're fucking watching me, how the fuck are you not? And I've been calling you out for a long time. What type of pussy shit is that? Fucking, let's have a duel to the death. We'll make it fucking simple. I want to fucking meet the people in control of this world. You grab your little fucking 2-inch wiener and you fucking hold it high like you got some balls. And we'll get this shit going on. You're so superior. I mean, how could it be so hard to kill me? Fucking, I think you're a superior pussy. That's what I think.